Hey my lovely Libras, hope you all are good. We're going to be doing a end of year reading for you all. So don't forget to give this reading a like, guys, if this is helpful in any way or if it resonates. We're going to jump straight into this. Okay, so Divine Angel Spirit, guys, messages for Libra, please. Also, guys, feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as check out your Libra playlist on the channel. If any titles of readings resonate with you at any time, feel free to check those out. Readings on this channel are also timeless. Okay, messages for Libra, please, Spirit. Oh, I didn't even see that one under there. Just this card was hiding. Maybe there's a message there. Just adjust that slightly. Okay. So you guys are here. This is your energy. So maybe there was something where you were kind of hidden. Or maybe there's a lot of things that you are communicating to someone. You could be having a lot of conversation with somebody. Maybe there's things that you're telling someone. There's something here as well that you might be aware of, something that you've noticed, something that you've seen, or something that you're seeing but you're not visible, or maybe you're kind of seeing this discreetly. I feel like someone's noticed you though. What is this? It's like communication, or maybe there's something between two people, some communication here. Or maybe someone's telling you something, but it kind of looks like you're observing something or you're listening to something. Let me have a look at that. Right, okay. So, yeah, there's something, definitely something that you're aware of, and it looks like you can, whatever you're seeing, you see that the right thing is happening, or maybe you're hearing the right thing, you're seeing the right thing, or maybe you've got context on a situation that something was done right, or someone was saying the right thing or doing the right thing, or they were in the energy of justice. Yeah, okay. And for others of you guys, if you're in communication with someone from the past, maybe there's something here that you, I don't know, it's like something that you've turned your back to. You could have gotten a little bit sort of like not really watering this situation anymore, but there's something that you're aware of though in regards to this. Maybe there's some communication that came in, or something that you were able to see. But it's almost like what you see, you may feel like can't see you, or isn't aware of maybe how you're feeling about something. Okay. You may even be aware of two people that are paying a lot of attention to a specific person. Okay, so yeah, there could be two people that you feel like are very focused on a particular person here. For others of you guys, if you're dealing with, let's say, a family situation, outside of whatever I just mentioned, or if that resonates as a family situation, but it doesn't have to, it could be like anyone, any people, But another point, yeah, if you're dealing with like a family situation, there could also be a mother energy, and maybe like some siblings. But there's something about one particular person feeling a bit fed up with something here. Almost like they can't water what they really want to water. They can't pour into what they really want to pour into. And there's something else that's kind of making them feel a bit fed up. But I feel like you're aware of this. There's a particular person as well that there's like two people. Not the person that's fed up, but then there's like two other people that are paying attention to either one person or three people, but there's one person that stands out. But these two people that are paying attention to these other people or this other person, you're clear on something in regards to either both these people, or maybe you're in communication with these two people, or maybe you feel like you did something right with these two people, or there could just be something you're aware of in regard to them. Maybe you had some communication and there's something you're aware of. But it definitely looks like it has to do with you're aware of what some other people are focusing on. Or maybe you were just aware of a dynamic. Like there could be some people that are fed up, some people that are like paying a lot of attention to something, some people that are like inspired by something, some people that are angry by something. There's just like a situation with like a multiple people, and it looks like you're aware of this. Or you could be aware on maybe some different people's stance or what different people are paying attention to. Yeah, okay. What else have we got going on here? Okay, so I do see that. Oh, Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And then we've got the Four of Wands. So there's definitely something that you have been moving towards that is like, it's like you're accomplishing something, but it's like you're building something or you're accomplishing something. You could have gained some sort of accolades, or there could have been something of value that you've attained. Some of you guys, it could be like a job. It could be money. It could be a home. It could be traveling. Some of you guys as well, I see that there's some friends that you could be in communication with. You could be talking about like where you're going, you know, what you're wanting to be doing. And for others of you guys, I see that there's a situation where I feel like you want to move closer to justice. Like it's almost as if maybe you made yourself aware of something, and then you're kind of like, oh, okay, now I see what the situation is. I know like who's on the right side of justice and who isn't. And I feel like you are, yeah, you're wanting to be on the right side of justice. Maybe you feel like in this situation, if you see something and you make a quick decision, you don't have full clarity or context, then like naturally you might end up just like learning something by default. So it's almost as if you may feel like there's something that you would have to see and observe for a while or have full context before making any sort of quick choices. Because yeah, there's some sort of like you can make a decision and be on one side of the spectrum, or make another decision and be on the other side of the spectrum. So yeah, I feel like there's something that you have sort of got a lot of clarity on, and it kind of looks like there's a situation that you're kind of moving on from. And also It looks like there's something that you're moving towards that is aligning for you, and whatever it is that's aligning for you, it looks like there's a lot of things coming in. These are things that's going to make you feel blessed, so these could be anything really, but these are just things that are aligning for you. But it looks like it's coming from the area of again, it could be work, money, or something to do with maybe like another you and another person. Okay, what else have we got here? Okay, so again, I keep getting a mother energy. If it's not a mother energy, there could be a feminine energy. If it could be a friend, it could be a partner, it could be another family member. There's a feminine energy that is anticipating some sort of a celebration or a visit or a reconciliation or a friendship, but there's someone anticipating you coming towards them and then you both having a victory. Okay, so whether you made plans to see this person, like there's someone you could have made plans with, or if you haven't made plans with them, they have plans for when you arrive or something like that. But this looks like yeah, it might even be someone that has kind of planned to like see you or connect with you in some way. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, secretly. Someone could have been holding on to this secretly, but it's like they know they want to have some sort of a victory with you, and they feel like when they get on and get closer to this point, then they've already kind of planned out what they're going to do. So I don't know if you're aware of this. You may be, you may not be. It's going to be different for some of you guys. Some of you guys, if you're aware of it, then you've got plans to see this person as well. Or maybe you know you have plans to see this person, but you don't know that they've got like plans for you guys to like, you know, maybe go places, do things, like they've got a whole victory in mind for yous. I mean, yeah, for you both. Or if it's just something where you're just like, okay, I just don't know what that is, then it might just be something that you just don't know at all until you kind of approach it more. But again, this could be something that could happen anywhere from now up until like spring next year, like March, April. Um, or you may have a specific victory with someone else around that time. Okay. But yeah, someone. Yeah, and there's something as well about like someone seeing you and someone else and being happy for you or about it. So maybe this could be like you and a partner go and like see someone and like they're happy to see you, or you might be with a friend or a partner kind of outdoors or in the city and like someone sees you and like smiles at you. Like I don't know, there's something about what you're doing where people are either inspired by your success, inspired by um what you're doing, or there could be some people that are like happy for your success or happy for your friendship or happy for your relationship. But there's someone that, you know, um yeah, they're happy to see you happy either at work or in socially or with someone. But there is that. Okay. um Also as well, I am seeing a dynamic between two people of interest. So one person, it looks like someone's trying to pursue someone, like looking at their phone, you know, yeah, like someone sees someone as like an empress, like very attractive, um, but more than that, it's like a better word would be very valuable, very fruitful, able to produce, create, nurture, attract. Yeah, there's like, wow, oh my gosh. Okay, as I'm looking at this, I just saw about five dynamics coming to my head at one time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to like break this down. Okay. So one thing is that there could be several people, if they're either paying attention to you or paying attention to someone else, where like there could be two people that are either inspired or feel like this person is attractive, or they're attracted to this person's energy. There could be someone that's frustrated that two other people are inspired or attracted to this person's energy, or if it's not that, there could be two people that are angry with this person's success, and then someone else could be frustrated that two people are angry with this person, or it's two people that are inspired or attracted to this person, and there's someone else that's frustrated with it. But if someone's frustrated with a situation, because it looks like this is two people that are focused on a female or feminine energy. So again, these two people, if they're angry with this feminine energy, there's someone that feels discontent about that situation, because that might not be like, something's not just about that. If it's a situation where there's two people that are inspired or attracted to someone's energy, and it doesn't have to be romantically, it could be like, you know, just attracted to someone's energy just in general. It could be socially, it could be, you know, because kind of looks like there could be some people, there could be different sexes, but there's also some, there could be a whole group of people all of the same sex. There could be, for some of you guys, it could be a mixture. It's just going to be different for each of you guys. But yeah, there could be two people that's attracted to this feminine person's energy, and someone else could be frustrated with it because they don't want these people to see this person as like who they are, like in a good light, or they don't want them to be attracted to their energy. They want them to, it's almost like they want their point of attention to be redirected to them or something else. Or maybe this person, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up on a jealousy energy, you know, as I'm trying to get the word for this. It looks like, oh, why do they like you? You know, like, oh, why do they like you? I don't want them to like you. But it's not like you as in like, why do they like you romantically? I'm not even getting a romantic thing. It's more like, why do they like your energy? Why do they like how you look? Why do they think you're cool? Why? And they can see why, because it's clear, but they don't like that other people can see it, because other people are wanting to go towards it, whereas this person wants, you know, I guess things going towards them as opposed to this other person. So they're kind of not happy that this person is just like naturally attracting this attention that they might not be looking for. Okay. And then the second scenario, because I picked up on something else, was, oh, okay, that's kind of gone now, but if it comes back, I'll mention it. Maybe that was all I needed to say. Okay, anything else here for Libra, please? Oh, that was the other scenario. Yeah, it was, thank you, Spirit. There could be, this now could be a dating situation. Okay, if you're single, I'll give you a scenario if you're committed after. If you're single, okay, I see two people or one person trying to reach this female's phone. Okay, they may feel like this female, from their own perception, they feel like, you know, this female could probably have high standards just because of, you know, what she's got going for herself. So this is, yeah, someone that wants to communicate with this person, maybe a bit uncertain about whether things will go to plan, you know, whether there'll be communication. Also, if this is not a romantic situation, it can also be socially as well. Just really, it could be social as well. Okay, but I feel like um yeah, I feel as though if it's a committed situation and not a single situation where it's like wanting someone to pursue the other, if it's a committed situation, then it looks like you could be trying to get organized. It looks like you're trying to make plans about like where you're going next, trying to get things in order and aligned. You could be making plans about the future. You could also be making choices about like motherhood, or if you have a child, or a mother of your child, or maybe you're communicating with your mother, or maybe you're just talking about the topic of motherhood and thinking about the future and things. If you have children, then I also see there could be something about like making plans for where kids are going to be like over holidays and things like that. Um, yeah, okay. Right. There could be a family and maybe like two people live away, like they would have to travel. Um, so there could be some plans or communications or uncertainties there. Okay, anything else for Libra, please? I feel like you guys have a goal in mind. There's something, there's a way that you see yourself, and I feel like you're trying to align with that as much as possible. And I feel like you're clear on something that you want to do, like a decision you want to make, like passion that you have, or it could even be an outfit that you want to buy. Something because you might have plans to go out. Oh my gosh, something because you got plans to go out, and you're like, okay, I see myself wearing this. Assuming because you're thinking about a picture you want to take. Um, and yeah, it just looks like you are, whether it's a plan for something to wear to go out, or if it's a plan for like something you want to do in the future, or a plan for some sort of job thing or work thing, or future planning. I just see that you have a goal, and I see you uh following that through, following that out, and kind of getting that aligned for you, and it all coming in. So that looks good. Yeah. Okay. What else did we get for Libra, please? I do feel like there's something that you've came out of that you feel like you learned a lot of lessons from, like a lot, a lot, a lot. Um, yeah, and you may feel like there was something that you were able to do that was right, or there was something that you were able to like do that you feel like corrected something, or align something, or balance something out. It could even be something that you said. Okay, you could have said something and maybe you feel like you said the right thing, or if it wasn't something that you said, maybe it was that you put up a boundary to where there couldn't be some communication, and maybe you feel like that was the right thing for you to do. Or it could be um yeah, there's a decision that you made and you feel like, yeah, I made the right choice. Um, yeah, there's something you're acknowledging where you made the right choice. And because of this choice, oh wow, yes, Libra. Because of this choice, there's just going to be like blessings. I really like these end of years of readings. We're getting a lot of good like blessings energy coming in, but it's because like of choices that have been made. But for you guys, I see it as well. Like there's something, something that you did, and there's going to be quite a lot of things coming in for you, and the spirit just wants you to know that it's off the back of like some sort of justice here, or some sort of alignment, or something that you did that was right. It almost looks as though you could have been looking to see what the result of your choice was, and maybe you couldn't really see it, but spirit's like maybe where you were looking to see it, that wasn't where it was going to show. It's almost like it's going to show in your blessings. It's going to show in what's coming back towards you. You may even hear something as well. Um, but it's like, yeah, you're gonna feel blessed, and it's something that, yeah, you're gonna be happy about, like keep going on your path, and like, it's like you're going to higher places. Yeah. And also for some of you guys, I see that you could be in a position of discussing some sort of contract, or negotiating a contract or an agreement. Um, yeah, there could be some sort of negotiations going on. Um, yeah. Someone may make a decision about you, um, and feel like, yeah, like Libra did the right thing, or what Libra said, or something like that. And kind of like, what's the word? I feel like you'll get some sort of feedback, or there'll be something that's said to you, or something that's like incoming in your direction, but this is like feedback. Also, there was something else I was just gonna say. Oh. It was work related. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, there could also be something as well where, if there's like a certain position that you're in, okay, I feel like you're definitely being noticed, and whatever you're doing, it looks like you're either progressing, going higher, or there's something that you what you're doing, it looks like you're correct, or you're doing something right, or you're in this good position. um yeah. But if you did come from something that you feel like you've kind of leveled up from the past of something, or maybe there was something where you just felt a bit more down, and then you're on the up and up, um whatever that past thing was, I see that there's like a lot of valuable things that came from that for you, in terms of like insight and clarity on where you want to go next, and what's fair for you moving forward, what's right for you moving forward. And so it's kind of like, try to see the value in where you've came from. um yeah, try to see it from that perspective. um and what else here? Okay. um Something could have been a bit up and down with maybe like a gossip situation. I feel like something was a bit up and down, something wasn't stable. Um, but it looks like there's some sort of victory now. Um, Maybe there was a need for patience. Whatever this victory is, that there's some people that are really happy about it, and there's other people that are miserable about it. And then there's some people that don't even know that there's this victory, because it's like, it's only visible to certain people. Um, okay. Um, there could be some people choosing not to see the victory, because if they acknowledge that they see it, they'll just be unhappy. But it's like they're pretending that they can't see it, or maybe they can't see it, but they can feel it. And I don't know, there's just stuff. But for you guys, just in general, I do see progression. I see a lot of progression. I see you making plans for like future, like the next few months, maybe even the next few years. um, or this is advice for you guys to kind of make a plan here for like the next few years, kind of like certain things that you want to check off, and make sure that you kind of are successful with, so that you kind of got a clear vision of where you're going, and so that you can make sure along the way that you're kind of doing the right things, you've got everything right, you're right on schedule, that sort of thing. But yeah, for the most part, this looks good. Okay. Okay. So I don't know, there's an energy here. Someone could be going through something. Um or someone's like it's some what someone's been thinking about, or it's like a mental like like a mental thing. Oh, okay, so it could be that there was someone going through something, and this is someone that like knows you authentically, and maybe you were wanting to be there for them. Or it could be vice versa. Maybe you're remembering a time where you were going through something, and there was someone that was still being authentic towards you, or was kind of there for you in some way. There's something there that you see as valuable. Or maybe there was a situation that you thought about and you go, oh, okay, there's something valuable about that situation. There's something that was destined. You're also aligning to something that's destined for you. But there's something that maybe you don't know is victorious yet. Or maybe you do, but maybe you're just yet to see the full picture of everything else coming together. Maybe you start to see a few things, but like I feel like soon you're gonna start to see um like more of these victories and kind of the full picture of like all this value and certain victories ahead. So that looks good. Okay, I do feel like things will be coming together for you. But if there is anything on your mind or any like mental stuff, then I do feel like it's saying, getting like rest and like, you know, making sure that you've got that balance within. It's also going to help you to see these things coming together, and it's going to be a good use of time if you feel like you need to be patient at any point, and maybe that's a bit frustrating. It's like if you're called to be patient, there might be something that your angels are calling you to do within that time. Like for instance, you may feel like, oh, like why can't this just happen right now? There might be something where it's like, okay, your angels may feel like you are sleep deprived, and it's probably like, okay, when you get some sleep, you wake up, you'll see this come together, like, so try not to stay frustrated on things that call you to be patient. Try to think, since I have to wait, what is it that I should be doing in this time? You know so kind of make use of that time, make that time valuable. Don't try not to spend that time being in your head or like stressed about the process or the timing. Try to use that time to um, kind of help things flow along more smoothly. And it might even just be with you taking care of yourself, because when you're in a good space, then everything that you're creating and doing will also produce better. So yeah, that looks lovely. Let me get some advice for you guys. Okay, a woman of significance coming up on the star here. So there could be someone that you feel like is pouring a lot of love, or authentic or genuine, or someone that is giving you like earth angel vibe here. If this isn't yourself. Um, or some of you guys, there could be a woman that you're thinking about here. Clear your mind, anxiety, silence loud thoughts, or maybe this is you as a woman in your head. But in general, it's kind of saying to try to like heal those thoughts, self-care, things like that. Or maybe of a woman that was in their mind, or maybe you have questions to maybe what someone was thinking. um, We've got higher authorities, government, high status, big business, church, religious figures. Pay attention to what fulfills happiness. Does not require permission. Do and focus on what brings you happiness. So there could be something here that resonates with you that you feel fulfilled with. So it could be a higher authority. So whether this is like someone that you feel like is in a higher authority, or whether it's or a place that you want to get to a higher authority. It could be something to do with the government. It could be something to do with like a higher status, or a person with a higher status. It could be something about business. It could have something to do with church or religion, or really any sort of organization. Even it could be like universities or like, you know, a corporation, a business, or something. But if there's something here that you love, then it's saying, yeah, focus on what fulfills you. You don't need permission to do what it is that brings you happiness. We've got affirmations: attract high vibrations and high vibrational circumstances into your situation. And for some of you guys, if what you want to do is like soar to higher heights, but maybe you feel like there's a higher authority that has said something else about it, maybe you're in your head about it, maybe it's even a mother figure, or yeah, if there's like higher places you want to go, if you want to maybe travel, if you want to like what's the word, pursue something. Okay, I feel like you could be maybe in your mind about something here, but it's kind of saying that, you know, there could be two different things that fulfill two different people here, because if you see the hands, one's going this way, one's going that way. So even if someone chooses to go down a different direction here, okay, there's different paths, so people can, walk different paths. So it's kind of saying, whatever it is that brings you happiness, okay, that's, clue for you, for that's your fulfillment, that's, for you to kind of go down that path. And there might be certain things as well that you learn or get awareness of along the way that's going to kind of help you make the right choices, because maybe there's something you're confused about, like, am I on the right path, am I making the right choice, am I, that sort of thing. It's saying that, well, in regards to where you've just come from, okay, you've already learned a lot of lessons, and where you're going, like, you're gonna see things, like paying attention to things. And if you approach something, or if something doesn't feel good to you, okay, just pay attention. Like, does this fulfill me? If it fulfills you and like it fills up your heart, or you feel good about it, then that's also a sign. But if it's something where it's kind of like, what's the word? Uh, you don't feel good about it, then, that might not be something you want to create or move towards. Or it might be a sign that that's not for you, or it won't bring you your sense of fulfillment. Okay, because what brings everyone a sense of fulfillment is going to be a little bit different and specifically tailored to the individual and their path and what they're meant to embark on. But yeah, and if this isn't affecting you, this could be a dynamic that's playing out, to do with certain people. Maybe there's some people that feel like they can't do what they really want to do. They can't focus on what really makes them happy because of like some higher authorities, with ego here, or some people that are in their ego, or maybe they feel like they have to wear a mask around certain people. They can't show, what they really want to do, how they really feel. So it's kind of like, they're just kind of wearing a mask just to kind of get through something. But we've got a false sense of entrapment, fear, material things, being focused on negative thinking or material things, or wearing a mask. So this could be, if not you, someone else that could be thinking or worried about these topics. But if it's a false sense of entrapment, then it's saying that, you or whoever is not actually stuck, you can actually, you know, go after what it is that fulfills you, move in that direction. Um, yeah, okay. Because this could also just be about like you following your authenticity and going after what it is that you genuinely want. Um, yeah, we've got partnerships, duo, teammates, partners. So it could also have something to do with like partnerships, duos, things like that, teammates. Um, or maybe there's two people that feel this way. We've got personal priorities, me time, independence, focus on what you need to do right now. The focus right now should be on yourself. Hangman, surrender, pause, new insight, letting go, sacrifice, suspending in time, transition, waiting, illness, and victim. So again, it's saying when you're in a waiting period, okay, don't feel like you are, what's the word? Just on pause, or like you have no control over that and you're a victim to that circumstance. Instead, see it as like there's other things that you could do in that time, like I was mentioning earlier. Try and think, okay, what should I be redirecting my focus to? And you'll notice that once you complete these to-do list stuff, everything else will kind of start moving again. And there might be certain things sometimes when you feel like you're being paused or held in time, there might be something that you have to let go of, or there might be something that you may have to cut off, or, which may feel like a sacrifice to you. If it's, restricting you in a way in regards to like your higher path or whatever. Sometimes you may be on pause. It may feel like you're on pause just so you can have time to clear your mind and allow new insight to come in. So again, try to change the perception around like the timing and things, because it's actually the universe helping you out. Um, yeah, to kind of what's the word? Help your manifestation come together cohesively, where along the way you're also doing the things that you need to do for everything to come together the right way. Because also um not neglecting ourselves whilst we're manifesting something else is also crucial to the manifestation as well, because obviously you're going to be in the manifestation, so how you show up in the manifestation is also the manifestation. So again, making sure that you're looking after yourself throughout that process, so you're in the right optimum energy, and all the other little bits and pieces, because sometimes we just focus on the big things that need doing, and all the small stuff we just kind of don't think that it's really going to make a big difference in the bigger thing. But it's what keeps everything together, it's what keeps everything stable, it's what keeps the energy right with the manifestation, like, so it's kind of like, yeah, there'll be time kind of separated for you to do little things. All right, so we've got purchase necessary resources, value exchange, things like that. So there might even be things that you need to buy or exchange or things like that. And, you just having that time to just sort of pause, you might kind of get clarity like, oh, let me get this, or oh, let me exchange with this person. But in general, I do feel like there might be some resources that you may need to get soon, maybe for something that you are wanting to work on, or something that you're trying to move towards or establish. We've got don't back down, stand up for what you believe in is right, control, release the need for controlling external factors or other people. You can only control yourself. So this is saying that, again, this is that same dynamic. There's a situation where there's some people that feel like there's people that are controlling, where it's like, trying to control what people do, what they go towards, what they think, and all that stuff. And then there's other people that are like not backing down and standing up for what they believe. And if they have their own personal passion, they want to go towards that. So it's kind of like no matter which side of the spectrum you're on, it's kind of saying be in this energy where if you feel like people are trying to control you, and steer you in a direction where you want to go in a different direction, then do you mean go in the direction you want to go down, and vice versa. There's other people that want to go in a different direction, let them follow their desire, and yeah, you follow yours. We've got you are safe. Archangel Michael, I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones in your home. Exactly. So it's kind of saying you're safe and protected. And if there's any circumstances, sometimes circumstances may move out of your way because you're going on different paths, you're aligned to different things. Other times it might be a protection for both parties or either one. If it's something that's not going to align with you, it might protect your feelings down the line, or it might protect a potential issue that don't need to happen just through a lack of alignment, or if there's a situation where there's an actual issue, then for that reason or whatever. But in general, it's saying that you can just not even do with people, but just releasing control in general over like how things are flowing in for you, your manifestations, because we've got Archangel Michael here. But again, it's just like a reassurance energy that like if you sort of surrender, like you are protected and you can kind of just move forward towards your fulfillment, and just kind of trust that like things are actually working for you. Okay, the more you sort of let go and let things happen for you, and if there's certain people that you feel like, okay, why are they not sinking in, like why are they not like, do you know what I mean, going in this direction or whatever. It's kind of saying that sometimes the way things are going, it's how it's supposed to. So sometimes you just have to let see how things go. But it kind of reminds me of what I was saying for you at the beginning. I kind of feel like you are doing that. So I do remember I said you're going to see the full picture of all the victory. You're going to see that there's something that's victorious. Okay. And I feel like it's because you've just been like seeing. So you will see that even more so. But in general, like I said, if there's any people that you feel like are trying to control you here, then it's saying keep doing what you're passionate about, exchange with the things that you feel passionate about. And that's that's really that. You may feel like that might take you to different places, or you have to leave certain spaces in order to do what it is that you want to do. But again, this might feel like a bit of a sacrifice if you feel like you're going to have to part ways with people that are maybe trying to control you. So, or people where you feel like to be around them, you have to stay in like your ego or wear a mask or be in your unauthenticity. Okay. Um, so yeah, I just feel like you may feel like you're being called to go to higher spaces where you're going to be in a completely different space altogether. Um, okay, lovely, guys. And then last but not least, new is coming in. Congratulations, you successfully cleared the old. Welcome the new. Oh my gosh, lovely. So again, like I said, wherever you've just come from, like you've cleared that out. Okay. So now the new is coming in. So again, it's kind of like you can keep moving forward, trusting that there'll be new things coming in. That's gonna make you feel really good. Okay, it's gonna make you feel really good. You're gonna be passionate about it. You're gonna have a smile on your face, and yeah, don't worry about like the unknown that's coming in from the new, because you will be able to see. Okay, you will be able to see like um what's the word, whether you something's right for you. And if you don't initially see it, you'll kind of feel it. Okay, so again, the more that you're kind of in a clear mind, it will just kind of help you with that clarity along the way. Or if you come across something you're unsure, having that time for pause might allow you to actually gain some insight in order for you to know how you want to move forward. But in general, um, yeah, this looks good for you. So I'm going to leave that there, Libras. I hope that was helpful. If you stayed to the end, don't forget to give this reading a like. Sending you love, happy holidays, and happy new year. Take care and stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.